Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to another part of Pokémon HeartGold. So, first thing, as you can see, we can walk normally now. We don't have that stupid lag no matter where we are. And also I got rid of these little tiny black specks that were all over the screen. I actually had to look up what was causing that problem, so I had to change around a few settings inside of my emulator right there, but now things are looking beautiful and we have no problems with going forward. So, also the battle screens, I also checked it before I switched all my settings around. The battle screen was actually fine, so we wouldn't have ever had any problems inside of this screen. It was just the overworld that was really there. So, don't know why, but that was a thing. But now we can have proper episodes finally, which I'm really happy about. So stop scratching me, Centret. So here we come also to more problems, because again, I think it's the first 3 generations of Pokemon. Maybe even the first 4 generations of Pokemon. First 4 is a good point there. Where I have some problems with the names of the Pokemon in English, so it will be funny, because I only played the more recent Pokemon games in English. So, some problems there. I like that I don't actually have any slowdown other than the music now, so that might make some funny sound effects happen every now and then, which I'm looking forward to, totally honest. Oh, hey, how are your Pokemon? If they're weak and not ready for battle, keep out of the tall grass. Got it. No problem. I think there was something back there to collect. Nope, that was just a shortcut. Well, whatever. I wanted to look anyway. I can't wait for the time when we finally get the sprinting boots, or whatever they were called. So he says that we could keep out of the tall grass, but I do not care. We're just gonna walk through here because Rufus back there is doing just fine. I'm wondering right now, I'm not 100% sure and set on which Pokemon I'm gonna have in my team. I want to take a break, so I saved my record to write. Whatever, I didn't read that, you just saved your game. But I'm not 100% set on how my team should look like. I only know one thing so far for 100% sure about my team, and that is that it's not going to be a full 16 Pokemon team, because you have a lot less fights in this game to really maintain a strong 6 Pokemon team. So I might have a 4 Pokemon team, 4 or 3 Pokemon team in total, and the rest will be my HM Pokemon. Since there's nothing to put it in, there's no reason to take it, so I can't do anything with that just yet. I'm waiting for Pokemon that appear only at night. I'm not, it's too early for that. But yeah, that's the first time that the game's actually had a day-night cycle. In the originals, I wanna say, not in this one. At that point, when the remix came out, we had that for a long time. Do you see those ledges? It's scary to jump off them, but you can go to New Bark Town without walking through the tall grass. Ah, that's nice. I do not care. I don't want to go back right now. I have to find Mr. Pokemon. I think that was his name. Was there anything down there? No, nothing. So we do not care about that at all. So let's move on. Cherry Grove City. Oh, the old man. Dang. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay then, follow me. Whoosh! See how he sprints away. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try keeping up. Cool, thank you. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. Well, if you're playing really good, you don't need to rely on them. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Nice. And what's this? Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their Pokemon there. If you go a little further, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. Cool. Hey, wait up I'm back here. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in the water. I know about... Hey, what? Okay. Hey, don't run away, I was just catching... Oh my god. Here, this is my house. Why do I need to know that? For your effort keeping up with me, I'll give you my running shoes. Why do we have the same shoe size? They're still warm, that's... Gotcha, didn't I? Don't worry, these aren't brand new. Why do you have my size of shoes? The instructions read, touch the sprint button on the touch screen to sprint. It also says, hold the B button down to sprint, which is what I will do. Because at times I will just want to walk around and not just to sprint everywhere like crazy, so... As good as it is to have a permanent fixture down there to always sprint, I don't like it. When you're with Pokemon, going anywhere is fun. Also, we can talk to our Pokemon. What do you have, Rufus? Rufus seems embarrassed. Oh, why are you embarrassed, Rufus? You're so amazing. You have only fought once so far, but it's still amazing. Hey there. Pokemon gain experience in battle and change their form. Cool, thank you for telling me that. I heard that each Pokemon has its own nature, and there's something to do with Pokemon stats. Oh yeah, Pokemon stats and nature. We never looked at Rufus's stats. So let's take a look at the summary and see what Rufus is. Rufus is mild in nature. But that's good. So your special attack goes up, but your defense goes down. Special attack is nice. I think for a total dial it's actually split between attack and special attack, which is better. Seeing that you have better special attack, we probably should go a little bit more for those moves. I will see. I will look at the stats in general a little bit again to know what I should go for with my little total dial there in general. So let's visit the old man and see what's going on with him. Hey there, buddy! When I was a wee lad, I was a hotshot trainer. Here's some words of advice. Catch a lot of Pokemon, but you can only take 6 with you. If you catch more, they'll be sent to your PC. They won't run away from the PC, so there's no need to be alarmed. Remember what I'm about to tell you. Treat them all with utmost kindness. No problem, I am a kind trainer. Music really has problems with slowdown. Hey there, buddy. In battle, the trainers on the road... I battled trainers on the road. My Pokemon lost. They're a mess. I must take them to a Pokemon Center. Do that. Did you haven't done that? The Pokemon Center's right up there. How about you go up there and do that? Hey there, buddy. You're trying to see how good you are as a Pokemon trainer? You better visit the Pokemon gyms all over Johto and collect badges. No problem. That's my goal. When I get older, I'm going to be a gym leader. I make my Pokemon battle with my friends to make them tougher. But that's ambitious, little one. So was there anyone else down this way? No, nothing. Well, still have a little bit of slowdown apparently. But it's a lot better than it was in the first episode, so I'm taking that bit. And again, inside of battles, it's totally okay. The PC is free for any trainer to use. Good to know. I only wanna heat my total tile up, so let's just talk. It's great, I can store any number of Pokemon, and it's all free! Any number of Pokemon is actually a lie, you have limited space to the boxes. I filled them up once. The communication center upstairs was just built, but they're still finishing it up. Wow, I was lagging there for a moment. We don't need the communication centers or anything. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yes, please. Rufus could use a little bit of patch. That was amazing. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. Please come back again anytime. Thanks, I will so. The music is the best thing. The game itself doesn't have so much problem with running right now. It's really just the music. And I said in the first episode that if I could have only slowed down music, I'd take it. It sounds so funny. I made it! I forgot about one thing! This is another token from me. Take it! The guide gen loaded the map card. Oh, the map! Aaron's Pokegear can now show the town map. Select the Pokegear. Yeah, town map. You'll see the map on the region you're currently in. Yes, I know, Pokegear becomes more useful as you add cards. I wish you luck on your journey. Thanks, bye! You're amazing, love you. There's a little bit of slowdown. But again, it's still so much better than it was in the first episode, so I'd take it. And again, the battle screens are totally fine, and since most of the time will also be spent, since a lot of time will also be spent in the battle screens, I'm taking that. So let's take out that Caterpie and potentially get our first level up there for Rufus. That way we will also see how good he actually grows with special attack and normal attack then, hopefully. Because it would be really nice to see how good Rufus is growing up there. Okay, need only one more scratch and then that Caterpie will be done. And goodbye Caterpie. Caterpie? I don't know. And 22 is barely enough. Level 6. And defense goes up by 2. Fascinating! Defense is the one that's actually lowered and it goes up by 2. Water gun! Perfect! So let's not run in here because I don't want to alarm too many wild Pokemon. A potion! That's good. That means we have 3 now. Well, they will be helpful. So, hey there buddy. Oh, you're wearing the running shoes. They make you feel like you're flying, don't they? But beware of wild Pokemon and trainers. When you run, the noise will attract them. Yep, I know about that. Now the game hates me again. I don't know why. Well, people usually come to my house looking for Mr. Pokemon's house. You didn't mean to visit my house, right? Yes, I did. How kind of you. Do you have any apricocos? Apricoco trees bear fruits once a day. I have one of those trees too. Apricocos are really something. You can make Pokeballs and other things. They are quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be. I'm so happy that I'll give you this. Aaron obtained the Apricoco box. Yes. With that Apricoco box, you can carry so many apricorns. You will be a decent apricorn collector. Apricorn. Yeah. For us in the German version, I think they were just called apricocos. Apricon tree. That's why I call them apricocos. So, and not apricorns. Apricorn. I love the slow jingle there. Well, got that apricorn. Moving forward, let's not run through the grass again. I don't want to attract too much attention there from the wild Pokemon live. And we're good. Get out of there, Rufus. Should call them by their names. Antidote. Perfect. And hey there buddy, how's it going? A Pokemon can use its moves as long as the move still has PP. When a move has no PP remaining, the Pokemon cannot use that move. Then you should take a Pokemon to the Pokemon Center, or you should have some Ethers or Elixirs. That also helps in that case. Go, Rattata! Tackle! What? This is a big battle! Leave me alone! Okay, I will come back to you later. The slowdown of the music is somehow really amusing. And I mean, I will look into getting things smoothened out even more. But as far as it goes, compared to the first episode, this is a lot better already. But yeah, I will still try and get everything fixed and smoothened out. So the episodes will be around 20 minutes at the moment until I get everything sorted out the way I wanted to. But again, as long as this screen is doing fine, I'm not too worried about anything. That was not a lot of damage. Let's scratch you. And goodbye. Let's see how much we get from that. We do get... Actually, I didn't look at the Pokemon mark. Whoops. I never looked in there. Well, I'm not gonna go back for that now. We're now all the way up here, I'm not gonna go back for that. Would seem a little bit unnecessary if you ask me. So, we'll do that once we go back there. Water gun. Goodbye, Caterpie. Well, not goodbye. Probably. Yeah, they're still standing. Ouch. And Scratch should deal you in. If not, then I'd be surprised. That you are. So, beautiful. Getting closer to another level up, which is something I'd like to have. And let's collect another Apricorn. Or Apricoco, like I would call them. A lot of times, because that's what I'm used to calling them. From childhood. And pink Apricorn. Slow jingles. I love the slow jingles. They're so funny to me. I don't know why. And let's move in here and... Hello, I probably should have knocked, but I didn't. You must be Aaron. It was I who sent an email to Professor Elm earlier. Okay, who are you? What do you have there? This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. Aaron obtained the mystery egg. Nice. And I put it into my key item box. A friend of mine from a critique gave it to me. I bet you can't find this kind of egg in Johto. I thought Professor M might be able to tell what it is. He is the best when it comes to the research of Pokemon evolution. That's a quote from the famous Professor Oak. You're returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. Thank you. You feeling better now, Rufus? Good. That song slowed down is so fun. And with that, I'm Professor Oak, a Pokemon researcher. So you're Aaron. I was just visiting my friend Mr. Pokemon. Heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Hi there, Professor Oak. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. I see. You must be helping Professor Elm's research. I think I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon. You will treat your Pokemon with love and care, it seems. I try at least. Oh my god! You seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. I'd like you to have it. Aaron received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. Thanks! You didn't have to scream at me. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod. To Goldenrod? For my usual radio show. Aaron, I have a feeling that this is not the last time we'll meet. Let's exchange numbers just to be on the safe side. And I get Professor Oak's number. Something that Red from the original games never did. Suck it, Red. Bye, Professor Oak. Slowed down music is amazing. Let's take a look into the Pokédex and we end this episode with reading the Pokédex entry for Totodile.
Totodile, big jaw Pokemon. Its powerful, well-developed jaws are capable of crushing anything. Even its trainer must be careful. Don't stick your finger in its mouth. Really, don't do it. It's dangerous.
Thank you there. Well, we did that. Let's talk to you before we leave. Sorry to trouble you. Have you gone? having you go back and forth, but please make sure to hand it to Professor Elm. I will do so. In the next episode, again I said I was gonna hold the first few episodes shorter until I have it completely fixed with the slowdown and everything. So I still hope that you enjoy this as far as it goes. It looks at least a lot better than the first episode, and it's running a lot smoother than it did in the first episode. So we're getting to the point that I wanted to be at. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, how about leaving a comment down below? I really would appreciate that. And hope to see all of you in my next video. So bye!